Hey guys, what's up? It's Greg Suzavosti with the Deepest Dream YouTube channel. For more movie and TV reviews and interviews, please subscribe to this channel. I post at least 2 to 3 times a week with different TV and movie reviews, interviews. Some of them are taken from my Cinematics podcast, a movie review show I host on a weekly basis with Eric Holmes and Bruce Perkey. So you'll get a hodgepodge of just different reviews on the site as well as interviews. Again, thanks for your support. Now, for this video, love at first sight. Do you believe in love at first sight? Actually, more importantly for this video, do you believe in the movie? The film opens September 15th. It streams on Netflix, that is, on September 15th. That is a Friday. I got an early screening of Love at First Sight, got just early access. Thought it was going to be a nice, fluffy, empty-calorie rom-com, which I was completely fine with. Thought it was going to be a meet-cute type of situation, and I was ready for an innocuous rom-com, but I didn't get that with Love at First Sight. And that's actually great news if you're looking for something a little bit deeper along the way. So don't let Love at First Sight fool you, because it's sort of the premise. It features Haley Lou Richardson and Ben Hardy. They're strangers. Ben Hardy's an Englishman and Haley Lou Richardson is an American. Both of them, I believe, are in their early 20s in this. And so these are strangers. Hadley, played by Haley Lou Richardson, meets Oliver, played by Ben Hardy, in this sort of just harried situation, I believe, at the JFK airport. They're both in New York, traveling to London. Ben Hardy's character, Oliver, is trying to go back home for some kind of celebration, and Hadley is going home to see her father get married to her soon-to-be stepmother. So she's actually having a bittersweet reunion with her father after a year, because, you know, she wants to see her father, understandably, with her mother, but now she's actually spending her time to go to London. So she meets Oliver. Hadley and Oliver, they're strangers. They meet. They have an instant connection. It's over some kind of iPhone charger. The first maybe 10 to 15 minutes, it's just them bantering back and forth, getting to know each other. When they get into the plane, ultimately through fate, as fate would have it, they sit next together in business class. You actually believe that they have chemistry, because both Ben Hardy and Haley Lou Richardson, very good actors. They have a very amiable sense about them. Well, I'm a biased Haley Lou Richardson fan, because several years back, she did this movie called Columbus with John Cho, a really sort of, and that's another story about two strangers meeting, just again through a twist of fate in Columbus. And that was a very awesome film. Highly recommend that movie, especially if you like exposition laden narratives that are just really, yeah, great film. But ever since then, I knew that Haley Lou Richardson, no matter what genre, she can pull it off. She's just a really good actress. And especially when it comes to getting to know the other person, as Columbus did, I knew that if Love at First Sight went to an emotional place, I knew that Haley Lou Richardson would actually get me there as a movie watcher, because I'm a fan of her as an actress. So here's the thing. Love at First Sight, you think it's going to be cute. Two people, they're cute, and they meet at JFK. And then when the plane lands in London, they lose each other due to a passport situation, and they're split up. And the rest of the movie has them trying to find each other. At least that's what the trailer suggests. They're trying to find each other because they don't know each other's last names, and they didn't get each other's numbers. And that was, again, some kind of fault due to an iPhone, the lack of a strong iPhone battery. So that is the premise of this film. And it is based on the book, The Statistical Probability of Love at First by Jennifer E. Smith. Screenplay by Katie Lovejoy, and Vanessa Caswell is the director. Now, here's the big pull for me for Love at First Sight, without giving too much away spoiler-wise. If you're a fan of movies like Four Weddings and a Funeral, Notting Hill, Love Actually, especially About Time, all of these movies were written by Richard Curtis. About Time, I believe, was also directed by Richard Curtis. So these movies I mentioned, they all have comedic fabric to them, but the deep underlying stuff is drama. Even Notting Hill, right? There's a lot of drama and heartache behind Notting Hill. I also forgot to mention that Richard Curtis, I don't know if he directed, I don't remember if he directed Yesterday, but he wrote the screenplay for Yesterday as well. Just a great writer. And Curtis is really, he's good because he can write a romantic comedy or a comedy and interweave that with some serious stakes and drama within the narrative, and both are very balanced. And I feel that is the tone of Love at First Sight. You go in expecting some kind of cotton candy romantic comedy, but what you get is you get an exploration of the respective heartaches that both of these people are going through regarding their families, regarding their past or their current situation. Also have to mention Jamila Jamil. She is the de facto narrator in this movie, and the way she pops up all throughout the movie as a narrator and through the guise of different people, and she's sort of a guardian angel or a matchmaker regarding Love at First Sight, but ultimately she's just pretty much the narrator, the table setter for this romantic comedy or romantic drama, however you want to describe it. But she's very good in this movie as well. She adds an extra layer to it. But then I think the real great part of this movie lies in the chance to meet the respective families of both Oliver and Hadley and see how they relate to each other and how their own relationships with their families may affect the future stakes or the future love between Oliver and Hadley. So yeah, Love at First Sight, deceptive title because it seems like a meet cute film, but there's a lot of stakes behind it. There's a lot of drama, and ultimately it becomes a very resonant film that I thoroughly enjoyed. Also has its funny moments, and it is light and quippy at times, but really it's it really hangs its hat on the dramatic elements of the film, of the story, which I really, really appreciated. So yeah, Love at First Sight, Friday, September 15th on Netflix. Don't be dissuaded by the title. If you're not in the mood for a light, fluffy romantic comedy, you're not going to get it. You're going to get that sheen of it, the outer layer of that romantic comedy. But again, deep down inside, it's a lot more than that. So my overall rating for Love at First Sight is 4 stars out of 5. Would love to hear if this movie works for you as well. Please leave a comment below on your thoughts on Love at First Sight. Please like and subscribe to my Deepest Dream YouTube channel. Again, movie reviews and TV reviews and interviews as well are housed on this channel. Thanks again so much for your support. And yeah, Love at First Sight. Tell me if it works for you. Take care. Bye.